all-new episode of NBA 2K TV, and it's a big weekend in the NBA because the All-Star events are here. And guess what? You can also see these events inside 2K.
Ooh, I can't wait for that, but I'm also looking forward to one All-Star that's doing double duty over the weekend. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Stephen Curry.
That's right. He'll be stepping off the court and onto the red carpet, making his Hollywood debut.
And we caught up with him while he was recording for his movie. Check it out. Stephen, welcome back to NBA 2K TV. Now, this is a full circle moment because I first interviewed.
And those are the starting lineups. Some interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Sharp. West is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Trent in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, we've got Wells. Hammonds is out there with MP. Then there's Howard. And it's Hayward in at 7. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players. But only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points in the ballgame. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Atlanta. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving open looks from 3. First quarter still not who you want to leave open.
Team first.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And both free throws good for MP. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now here's Taylor. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. A 3-ball. MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it back. Taylor, nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Another shot, and MP with the layup.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's SGA. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Hammonds. 9 points last game out. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Sharp, the pass to Trent.
Hawks down.
John Morant, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Los Angeles for the substitution. John Morant.
to break free. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Asar Thompson comes in for Wells. And Drew subbed in for Hammonds. Barry's checked in for the Clippers. A nice shot by MP.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. That one falls.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Now Morant. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging around 13.5 points a game.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Shot's good from West.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, interconference matchup. And these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
For the second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barry. Inside, here's West. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, you hear about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
MP is out there with Drew. Then it's Jalen Wells. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Hayward in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He tallied 21 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Well, let's see if that rhythm carries over. They will involve him early in this one.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts for the competition. This is going to be a good fall.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skill on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it to West. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. The Hawks trail by 6. At the elbow, it's MP. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 18 points for MP.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Barry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ashar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Post-game so far to the first quarter.
Atlanta, 56. Los Angeles, 57. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got West. Sharp out there with Light. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Trent in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's the Clippers now. Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
From the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Here's West. After the basket by Atlanta. That one goes. Count it. West has got 18 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Leiden. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Sharp. The fadeaway. Tries to keep it alive.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Hawks. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And I think for the Hawks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Takes the 3. Wells' shot is good. He's got 10. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter on the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Hawks. For 3, West. Good on the triple. West has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Johnson, he's checked in for MP. And then for Los Angeles, Bruce Ellis.
Substitution on the floor.
The Hawks trail by 7. Wells is out there with Howard. Then it's MP. Then it's him. And it's Hayward in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
So as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Barry misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the middle. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Trent. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the center. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's West. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Hawks trail by 4. Hammonds passes to MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he seized the moment right there. He felt like no one could stop him. Turns out he was right.
Sharps checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's West. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent touch around the rim.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And here is Wells. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Hammonds. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hammonds got 7 points for the quarter.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a one-point game. A nice shot by MP. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the lead. In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go into the flush, that could be a backbreaker.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it.
Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside. Count it!
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Hammonds passes to MP.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Wow, that is huge. Going right at the defense and showing a lot of nerve.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 1. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Alan LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Terrific, Alan. We appreciate the report.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Second chance effort. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Left side West. Into the lane. Pass to Sharp. From deep as GA. No good from 3-point territory. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.
Yeah, for the last couple of videos, I've been having the mic off, you know, because it ain't no, you know, it ain't quiet in here, you know, you get everything. I can be fighting, nigga get shot, you heard, man, anything on in the background, you fed, man, too much going on, you know. Like I said, niggas can be arguing, niggas can be fighting, bumping it out, getting shot, now I can't post it because niggas in the background throwing hands and shooting and shit, you feel me? But I'm still have the mic on off for a couple of days until I just get me a game where, you know, I get peace. I don't know y'all being here. The stuff going on in this background, I don't know. 2 people heard it. 2 dudes heard it in my background, but one boy was snapping. I told y'all one dude had he had kicked me out the thing because he said the background was too noisy. And another dude told me on 2K yesterday that I only get focused if I look out for the baby. That nigga snap. There are babies in the background. There's a lot of kids in there, so either I can keep up a couple of either I can wait till late at night when everybody's sleeping play. You feel me? You know. But I done made 45 points. Damn. Points. That's my shit right there. That's my shit. I'm not looking for here. My new one right there. That's my shit. That's my twin now. I read so good. I ain't got that game. I like that though. I look feel like I messed up on my stamina. Cause some of my stamina was only stay at 25. Like I tried to be a shooter. That's why I gave my shooting more. I gave my shooting more than anything. We might go all the way. See right here, you see this stuff like, I feel like my close shot should have been like, I mean, it's still up there. My layup should have been better than that. These fine. But like my pass accuracy should have been better. My ball handling should have been better. My steals should have been better. My blocks.
For sure. You mentioned that GOAT follows an underdog. At what point in your career did you not feel like it?
17, I still feel that way. Maybe the first time I acknowledged it was after the second MVP, but the spirit of what goes into my game, and I think why I've been able to extend, this longevity is because I still have that underdog in my DNA. The way that I try to work, like I have a lot more to accomplish but nothing to prove, but that accomplished part is still that driving force that keeps me going. So I don't ever want to lose it in my head, even though the resume might say something different.
In GOAT, you voice act. You're Lenny, right?
Lenny the giraffe.
Don't look now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got Jalen Wells, and it's Hammonds in at the point. And for Washington, and it's Reynolds in at the 4. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Hammonds. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Fox. 23 points his last outing. Reynolds missed inside. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a three-point game. MP looking around. Pass to Hammonds. Outside Wells. Just 5 to shoot. And the Hawks with another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Reynolds passes to Fox. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hayward.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
It's hauled in by Bates.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
And MP throws it Down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Hawks foul. Number 11.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Back to Fox. It's hauled in by Hayward.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
And the basket by MP.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense is giving him.
Fox left side, unloads, count it, and that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Bates misses.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Three-pointer, Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
They get it back. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Wizards. They trail by 6. And rejected. Out of bounds. Wizard. Thus far in the second. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 11 points.
And their offensive execution has really picked up during the second period.
And it's Reynolds in at the power forward position. That's the group for Washington right now. The Hawks lead by 10. To the middle. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Fox the pass to Reynolds. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to MP. Reynolds with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Fox. Pass to Reynolds. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Howard's checked in for Bates.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Shot from 12. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He picked up 29 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Haywood. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Haywood's got 6.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
And it's blocked.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Guarded by Howard. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Washington shooting their 6th. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Wizards trail by 9. Kicking off the second half. Here's Jordan on 5. They've got MP, and it's Hammonds in at the point guard position. Here's Reynolds, guarded by Hayward. From the wing. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 9.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's MP, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And they'll get another chance. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. The Hawks #1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Here's Reynolds. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Barrett, still without a bucket. And it's Fox missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, it's blocked by Fox. And he recovers it.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw, no good for Fox.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And he gets the bucket. 19 points for MP.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Here's Fox. And another miss by Washington.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
MP no good. The Wizards trail by 3. Henderson, the pass to Fox. Back to Henderson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Henderson's got his first points of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, MP. The Wizards making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Number 11.
And he makes both free throws.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Fox, the pass to Sims. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And it's all knotted up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
We've got Henderson, and it's Fox in at the 1. That's the group for Washington right now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. McCormick. Another shot. Reynolds. Shot is good.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Hawks trail by 14. Down low. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 23.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Hammond can't hit. Washington leading by 12. Pass to McCormick. Here's Reynolds. The three ball. The rebound by Atlanta. Bates has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wells, the pass to Bates. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. MP outside. Here's Hammonds. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pass to Haywood. This one for 3. Second chance shot. Here's Reynolds. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Haywood. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Barrett's checked into Washington.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Reynolds. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Bates. Taking
the first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Very little left on the clock. They've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Sims. Martin outside. Pass to Sims. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Coming into Miami, Florida, that's the destination for the Hawks. Tremendously talented and versatile. The 6'8" forward. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Hammonds. Asar Thompson is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's MP, and it's Hayward in at the center. And for Miami, we've got Thorpe. Richardson is out there with Little, and it's Rivera in at the 3. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
He gets that one.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
And here's MP for 3. Little with the rebound. Here's Richardson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring mark.
Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to MP. From the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point run. Under the line with 3 free throws.
Team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Following the average.
And he nails the 3rd.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
MP against Richardson. And Hayward with the block. Thompson left side. Pass to MP. Here's Rivera. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Over Thompson. Rivera, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Little kicks to Richardson. To the paint. Thorpe, the pass to Rivera. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Down low. To the inside. MP dishes to Thompson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And too much time in the lane. They can call for the 3-second violation. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's a hand on it.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the middle. And MP throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Richardson. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
MP kicks to Thompson. 13 feet away. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, Heat leading by 4.
That one doesn't go. Murray with the defensive effort. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot.
He's so good at baiting the defender, sucking him out of position.
For Atlanta. Atlanta with the ball. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
We've got Johnson, and it's Moore in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Rebounded by the Hawks. Thompson outside. Pass to Hayward. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Hayward's got his first bucket in this one. Miami leading by 9. Moore outside. Goes up on the block. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
MP, no good.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And stolen by Hayward. And here we go. MP into the hoop.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Johnson, the pass to Lloyd. Almost, but it rolls out. The Hawks trail by 9. Down low. And MP with the basket on the assist by Hayward. And now that's 11 points for MP. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Johnson gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped 24 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And stolen by MP. Thompson outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Douglas. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. And coach for teams defending the pick and roll. You often hear that. It's Miami. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Hawks trail by 13, and so in the game for the Hawks, Keegan Murray is out there with the star Thompson. Then it's Hammond. Then it's MP, and it's Hayward in at the 5.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Richardson, good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. building this lead in every way possible.
Now Little. Nothing on the board. Richardson, good. And the Heat lead by 16.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And that one's good, MP.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Richardson. Atlanta with the rebound. MP's got his first rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Thompson in the corner. Murray with it. Thompson outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Richardson gets a wide open look, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up. You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Murray for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Moore's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Thorpe. Over MP. Thorpe can't make it work. The Hawks trail by 17. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And MP throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Hawks making a switch here. Bates is checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Johnson kicks to Richardson. Tries it from 19, and he hits the jump shot. Richardson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you guys.
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Inside, MP, count that one. MP's got 25 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Little passes to Lloyd. Little kicks to Johnson. Oh, good with the triple.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should have given him.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Hawks second.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jefferson's checked in for Murray. And Jalen Wells subbed in for Thompson. Atlanta again missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Here's MP. And the shot is long. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Bates. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Lloyd. Now, here's Johnson. To the paint, here's Moore. Out of hand on it, and they get it back. And so, MV will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hammonds kicks to MP. Offline with his three. Johnson outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
The Heat leading by 12. They've got Richardson, also Johnson out there. And it's Little in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the shot goes in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
The Hawks trail by 12. MP kicks to Hammonds. There's the drive. And it's good, 2 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Pass to Richardson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Keegan Murray. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps them to take the right call when the lights are brightest.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Moore is checked in for Richardson, and it's Thorpe in for Johnson. Moore outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring level.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. MP, no good. Now the Heat with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Top of the key, Moore. Pass to Little. 5 to shoot. Here's Chugainov. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And both free throws good for MP. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. So Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-it-to-this in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight.